Okay, good. I'm just kidding. Hey everyone, today I just wanted to give you a little update about my life at FIDM, which is the new school I am going to, and just tell you about my experience there. Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. So last October 2016, I started my first quarter at FIDM, which is super exciting, but it was really hard for me. I had 6 classes and a quarter is 10 weeks. So I had 6 final projects, 6 final exams, 6 midterms, 6 homework assignments every week. Like, there was a lot going on. It was really overwhelming, and I've never had so much work like weighing on my chest. And in the beginning of the quarter, I was really struggling with it. I wasn't enjoying myself. I wanted to quit the school, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I want to tell you guys how I actually experienced the quarter. It was super difficult. I really hated it. I didn't want to go to any of my classes, and they're only once a week, but they're long. So I had class on Tuesday from like noon till 10 p.m. and then on Wednesday from 8:30 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. And it was only 2 days, but really intense days. So for almost the whole quarter, I really didn't enjoy myself that much. It was just super stressful, but I made really awesome friends, and I had super amazing groups for all my group projects. So this is like the silver lining, you know. Overall, it was really difficult, and by that I mean anxiety played a huge part in that. I just, like, my medication was not doing enough for me anymore, and I'm on like, let's see, I was on 10 milligrams of Prozac for a really long time, and it just recently got bumped to 20, and then like towards the end of my quarter, I went back and now I'm on 40 milligrams, which is a lot more than I've ever been on, but it's working, so I'm not gonna say it's too much because it obviously isn't, and nobody would prescribe, or I hope that my psychiatrist would not irresponsibly prescribe medication to me. It's working and it's helping, and I just started my second quarter and I already feel like it's going a lot better, more smoothly. A lot of that has to do with just the fact that I'm more adjusted to the commute and to the school and everything, but it also has to do with just realizing that I need to make some changes in my life, like understanding that I need to be on more medication because I knew myself how I was when I wasn't on enough of the medication and it wasn't doing enough for me, and it was really not fun. I was crying all the time. It was very emotional. It was very hard for me to just have a good day. So this quarter is just in its little baby phases, but all my teachers are really amazing, and I have classes with my friends that I've made, which I'm terrible at making friends, by the way. Like, I really have a hard time making friends. I don't like talking to people, and I know that I seem super extroverted, and I am for the most part. But when I'm like in a room full of strangers, I'm very uncomfortable and I pretty much don't talk to anybody. So like all my breaks, I was by myself, reading or getting food by myself. So I finally stepped out of my comfort zone and made some really good friends. And I have 1 quarter left after this, and then I will graduate. So it's only 3 quarters because I already have an associate's degree. I don't really know what I want to do after FIDM. I want eventually, like, my super awesome end goal that would be really cool is to have my own makeup company. That would be really fun, and just do a bunch of crazy, super awesome, weird products that everyone would be like, it's more art than anything else, but also makeup. Like, hey, here's this crazy packaging and also has something functional to it. So that would be my awesome end goal, but for now I'm just keeping all my doors open and enjoying my classes and enjoying my time there, not taking it for granted. So last quarter I had promotion and presentation, brand imaging. I'm trying to think of like my day, like, okay, here's my first class. What was my third class on Wednesday? I have to go backwards. Creative process. And then on Tuesday I had fundamentals of color cosmetics. And then my middle class was Photoshop, and my last class on Tuesday, which is a night class, was fundamentals of fragrance. Honestly, once I actually like decompressed by the end of the quarter, I loved all my classes. I mean, it's so much work. It's a lot of work. It's very overwhelming. But when you think about it, like, it's pretty cool that my final project that I'm getting like a grade on is to create a perfume. Like, that's a pretty cool thing to get to do and be graded on. So that's really what I'm trying to do this quarter, not make the same mistake by being so freaked out. Be more like, my final project is literally to create a perfume, and it's a ton of work, and it's a lot of like marketing stuff, which I'm not super familiar with. So it's scary, but this quarter, my classes are current industry topics and beauty technology. And then yesterday I had introduction to social media, which was really cool, especially since YouTube is sort of like a way bigger thing in my life now. And then I had, after that, business operations, and at the end of the day I had fundamentals of body and hair care. So it's going to be a fun quarter. I have amazing teachers. Almost all the teachers are working in the industry or have worked in the industry for a really long time. So it's, you know, they're relevant and they understand what's happening and what's important. So I'm super excited for this quarter. I feel like I have a more positive attitude going into it, and that's going to benefit me greatly in the end. But I will add, even though I had a really stressful first quarter, I got all A's in all 6 of my classes. So I'm awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any specific questions about FIDM or what to do if you're having a really hard time at school, or how to deal with anxiety in school, leave them in the comments below. I'll make sure to check. And thank you guys so much for understanding why I needed to take a break for school. And I hope that I'll get to keep you guys updated on all the super exciting stuff I'm doing.